Mm. And we're live. I pressed that button about 5 minutes ago. Hello, everybody. West Ham Fan TV back once again with another video. This time we are doing a live watch along. It's something that we've never really done before. I'm experimenting for next season, so sorry for the complete blank background. We're trying to get these sort of things in place for next season. And what we're going to try and do after the show is invite some of you on to have your say. So let's go through the starting lineup first of all. Let me welcome Dan. Dan, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Not as happy now. I've just seen the starting lineup.
Well, let's have a look at the starting lineup. I'm just going to overlay it onto the screen here. Fabianski, Fredericks, Diop, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Masuaku, Rice, Noble, Souček, Snodgrass, Antonio. That means Haller, Anderson, Lanzini, Bowen, all on the bench, as well as ex-Man City player Zabaleta. And no place for Pablo Fornals, which is surprising. He must be injured.
According to a few reports, apparently he's not injured. He's just not been picked, from what I was saying, which is shocking. Absolutely shocking. At the
back, wing backs, Masuaku preferred as a wing back over Cresswell. I'll be honest with you, mate. I ain't got a clue what he's doing.
I don't know if he has either, to be honest. Every time we played this system, we've looked awful. I just don't think it fits. I don't know why he didn't just go and decide if you're going to play Masuaku, just play him as a straight left winger. And then we've got a chance now where Antonio's starting. We had a chance to see Antonio and Haller together again, because when they did play together, they looked good. But he's gone out and straight up dropped Haller. And now it looks like he's playing Antonio up front on his own.
Charlie George Woodgate says not injured. Nick, he's left out. Madness. He's been our best player, mate. I don't know what he's thinking here. To be quite honest with you,
he's ruining him. He's absolutely ruining him. He was from early on when he first came. He actually praised Fornals and said how much he's running and improve and all of that. And he's just he's just kept dropping him ever since. Relegate him to the bench. Now he can't even make the bench. I don't get it.
I think it's absolutely mental. Look, there's 6 minutes till kickoff. Haller left out again. Why is that? Dan, is that the right call?
Nah, I mean, look, I can get what people are saying about Haller, and he hasn't been scoring and all of that. But like we saw when it was the Southampton game, him and Antonio looked so good together. They looked like they could form a really great partnership. And now Antonio can start. You drop Haller. This is a perfect chance to play him together. And I just think it's a chance we might as well have had gone for this game and just tried to take it to City rather than go on the back foot from the first whistle.
Look, we've seen teams that have got results against Manchester City this year have gone at them. Yeah, have gone at them. The likes of Wolves with Traore. I'm just looking at the table now. She's popping up on the screen here. Bottom 3, 24 games. Got a game in hand, obviously, against Man City. Then we go to Liverpool. We just got to hope that people don't pick up points within this period, because it's looking at a perilous position. And look, it's a free swing at the bat tonight. It's a free swing at the bat. Go for them, go at them. Do you think? Look, just before we go on, I'm going to shut this door quickly before I'm going to leave you to. Do you think we'll see Bowen come on tonight or Haller?
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Nicky's gone. Right. Okay. Bowen, I would like to see him get some minutes today. He said he's going to take his time with Bowen, which I don't get, because we signed him for £20 million to come and make an impact in the side now. So we should be seeing Bowen. Oh, he's back. You're back.
Yeah, I can shut the door.
That's all. Oh, did you get any of that? What I just said?
Yeah.
No, so. We should be seeing Bowen. Haller, I don't think we'll see Antonio be able to play a full 90. So I've no doubt we'll be seeing Sebastian Haller come on maybe about the 60th minute mark, depending on how things go. Touch wood, Antonio, don't have to come off through injury, but you never know.
4 minutes to kick off, guys. Boydie Rice says, how the hell is he expecting a result when he benches Haller, Fornals, Anderson? Totally clueless.
Yeah.
Look. At the end of the day, the game hasn't kicked off yet. Let's watch the game first, then we can comment on how
if
clueless.
If we win, he'll look like a genius, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, this is it, isn't it? But I don't know. He's gone very negative, which is you know, away from home, as I said, free swing at the bat. I don't know, mate. Mr. Hustler HD, take it you guys did not fancy going. It's not that I didn't fancy going, mate. I was halfway there last week. I can't get a day off of work to travel up there today. I'm at every game. I won't be at Liverpool, unfortunately, because I can't get another day off. So
they should have just put the game ahead. They should have played the game.
Yeah, I was halfway there. I was halfway to Manchester when it
People
was
there
go,
the weather wasn't that bad.
Okay, so the teams are lining up now. Man City, obviously wearing their blue. What are we wearing? All white.
Looks like we're wearing the purple. We're wearing the purple.
Oh, purple kit. I see. Yeah, just doing the handshakes now. Guys, what do you think the result's going to be tonight? Dan, how do you see this one going before it kicks off?
Part of me feels like we can maybe nick a point, but after seeing that lineup, I can't see anything but a loss. And
okay, so the Man City lineup, Dan. Sorry, mate. Edison, Walker, Otamendi, Laporte, Mendy, back four.
My stream's well behind yours.
De Bruyne, Rodri, and David Silva as the next three in the midfield, and the front three of Bernardo Silva, Sergio Aguero, and Gabriel Jesus. Look at their bench: Bravo, Stones, Fernandinho, Cancelo, Gundogan, Foden, and Mahrez on the bench. Obviously, no Sterling, which is a result. Minimum 4-0, says Peter Coupland. 2-0 City, says FL Arifil Rahman. 3-1 City, Verona Rompor. Mr. Fong, optimistic, 8-1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this one is going to go. Souček, Rice, and Noble make up our midfield with Snodgrass and Antone. Snodgrass playing behind the front one.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I filmed the preview with Scott yesterday. I didn't realise actually that he's been involved in more goals than the other West Ham player.
Snoddy?
Yeah,
it looks like he's playing up front with the formation I'm seeing now.
So him and Antonio together.
I heard of rumours that Yarmolenko was going to be back for this week, but he obviously hasn't made the bench or anything. Have we missed him, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, when he has played, obviously he hasn't looked good. I mean, he came back from a really horrific injury. I think we've missed the Yarmolenko of last season before he got injured because he was looking really good. But yeah, this season when he's played, he ain't looked up for it.
Well, the first couple of games he looked decent, didn't he?
Yeah, I suppose early on, and I don't know. It sort of as the season kept progressed, he just looked worse. And I don't know whether that was a team thing, like because of the team got worse, or it was down to him.
411 says Gus, turn the telly, boys. Yeah, we couldn't do that, mate. We'd lose our whole channel if we did that.
It looks like my screen's well behind yours.
I'm watching on Sky Sports, mate. What are you watching on?
Is it not on Sky? I thought I looked. I didn't know. I realised it was on Sky Sports.
Yeah, it definitely is on Sky Sports.
Okay, so what I need to figure out is actually, yeah, I can do that. I can get you on there.
Right, we're about to kick off.
Let me change that. Right, you'll be on that side. Now, I can't see it now because I'm going to have to change that over to the Sky. Right.
Man City to kick off left to right. I'm not going to sit here doing commentary, but
we can. Oh shit! Let me mute that before we get done. All right. So obviously the game started. I reckon it's going to look like this quite a lot. We're going to see our whole team. Oh,
well, we need to keep this tight early. That's what I would say. We need to keep this tight early. Chandler 77. I put £20 in Ladbrokes West Ham to win 16-1. Or 16-1 or to win 16-1. I hope you didn't put £20 on us to win 16-1. You'd be a millionaire at the end of the night.
Bloody hell. That's mad. But my uncle was saying that the actual odds for us winning at Anfield are lower than us winning here, which is mad.
Leo Hobbs, this live watch along is great. Haha. I'm living in California and this takes me home. Takes me back at home. Okay. Reece Gould says he's got 20-1. I don't know. I hope it's 20-1 and not 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chandler said it's 16 to 1.
It's 16 to 1.
I would have took that bet on, mate. I would have given you 1,000,000 to 1 on that. Dagenham Motors reminds me of School and Blazing Squad, big up East London, Essex.
Yeah. Blazing Squad. You know, Blazing Squad actually came to my school. Someone threw a banana at him. Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, you know. So, yeah, the thing is as well, right, because we're going to be trying to sit back, be compact, defensive. However, we ain't really got a lot of pace to really counter-attack effectively. Really, it's just going to be Antonio running his ass off, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. He's going to have to do a lot of work, which you know, I'll just see a stat at the beginning of the game says he's only started 7 games this season. That's obviously a lot to injury.
Yeah.
So, you know, look, believe it or not, he's one of our most important players. He's like, you know, he's been here for a long time, but, you know, he's the only one with a bit of pace and power, really, you know?
Yeah.
Look at look at that. Ben says the ground is empty. Look at the ground.
Jeez.
Look at all the seats.
For the home fans, yeah.
Wow.
I wonder why that is. I know there's a lot of jokes and memes about, go on, Antonio. Oh, he's giving a foul. Yeah, open your eyes, Lino. Yeah, I wonder what. I know a lot of memes get made about Man City, but like, is part of that down to this ban?
Away.
Why is it over the top?
Say it again, mate. Go on.
No, I'm saying it's part of it down to the ban that they're getting from the Champions League, and now they feel like they haven't got nothing to play for.
Oh, Dan, I must be about a minute behind you now.
But you're watching it on Sky?
Yeah, I'm watching it on Sky Sports.
What's your clock saying?
2 minutes 54.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm on 3 minutes 33. If you try fast forward it, it's Sky Plus, isn't it? All the way forward.
No, I'm watching it on the app because I put the Sky box upstairs. Never mind.
Oh, that's why it's on the app.
Don't you cheer?
The thing is, I can pause it and be on par with you, but obviously, either way, we're going to get spoiled in the comments anyway, aren't we?
Okay, yeah, but we'll pause it anyway because it's going to make it a little bit difficult for us to.
Yeah, when we're communicating. Tell me when you get near 3 minutes 40.
Okay.
West
Ham going to win, says LFC fan. I hope so, mate. Ollie PRJ says about time VAR went in our favour, isn't it? Yeah. Dan, I'm coming up to 3:40 now.
All right. We know we're going to get all them comments and people that are like,
yeah, I know, yeah,
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's on the wind up.
Goal kick. Ben says I'm a minute behind.
Minute behind, yeah. It's annoying when and that happens. Everyone's on different streams, or you're on a stream that's behind, and you get apps that bloody alert you and all of that to a goal.
If you tell us we've scored and we ain't scored, I'm gonna mute you.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, guys, on the live stream if you like these little watch-alongs. We are going to be looking to do more of things like this next season. Obviously, we go to most of the games. It's just that for this one and the Liverpool one, we're going to do these to sort of, you know, keep a constant flow of content going. You know, I hate missing games. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't bear today, so I thought I'd have a watch-along with you guys.
But they're talking about the Newcastle game and the Chelsea game being moved as well. Like, and then, you know, I said if Newcastle gets put midweek, that's what a pain in the arse that'd be.
Well, the thing is, if I've got a sort of a little while to know, I can get a day off and I'll travel up there, you know. But David Silva coming forward.
How has he not scored there?
Oh, good tackle, Fredericks.
He dilly-dallied.
1-0. Yeah, you're right, mate. It should be 1-0. Danny B 31216. Watch along would be great for next season in the championship. There's some long away trips. I'll be there, mate. But what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get people doing these while we're away. Next season, we want to decorate the whole thing, sort of like have it all West Ham and all of that sort of thing. We're just trialing these things out, and I thought these 2 games would give us a perfect opportunity to do that. So yeah, thanks guys for coming in the chat room. Mark DeForge says team selection is awful. Dan, what do you make of Moyes since he's come here? I mean, it started pretty well, didn't it? But I've looked at stats this week. It looks pretty poor.
This is the thing. Like, obviously, look, the first game. I mean, I just think Bournemouth were awful. I mean, you got to give us obviously some credit for that, but Bournemouth were really bad, and I think a lot of people got really ahead of themselves. Then we had what was it? Who was it we had in the cup? Shrewsbury. It was I can't remember whoever we beat in the cup. Yeah, and since then we ain't won a game. So I think it's been an awful start. We brought him in here to be like a big Sam and grind out points and things like that, and he ain't doing it.
I know that. Look, this is going to be a controversial thing to say, but I would have rather bought in Big Sam just for a bit of stability. Honestly, I know I'm going to get slagged off in the comments and all that. It was boring football, but I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed Sam's football. This is my personal opinion. I enjoyed Sam's football better than I enjoyed David Moyes' football. I hated David Moyes' football. Look, you've got to get behind the manager. You've got to get behind the manager, and you've got to support the team and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, 18 months of David Moyes, I can't see us staying up if I'm honest. Like if it carries on the way it is, we really need to pull out a little bit of a miracle. As Sundar says, if Newcastle is moved, it would be a shame with it being Easter weekend, and it would be nice week. Oh yeah, it is Easter weekend. I forgot about that. It's like a bank holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it's coming through. Oh, Guerrero's just put it wide past the post. It's a bit of an onslaught here, Dan.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're completely unexpected, and the way we've set up, obviously, we're inviting on the pressure as well. And our only sort of outlet is Antonio. He's by himself most of the time when he breaks away, so no real no one to support him. It's
story of our season, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I mean, that's
been up to. It's just that Hilaire's a little bit less mobile. I would have liked to have seen him go with two.
Yeah,
up front today. Just give him a go, you know. We're just, I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at this now. We're just giving the ball up. We're oofing it up, long ball, and hoping for something to stick, and it ain't. This is how you get beat bad by Manchester City.
Yeah, it's just honestly this, and that's what it is. People talk about obviously not wanting Big Sam's football, but this is long ball. You know, not like I would have been jumping for joy to get Sam, but
no, I mean, look,
if you're going to go down this route, you might as well go with the more certain, you know, choice.
You know, Man City versus West Ham, last 7 fixtures, win 7, draws 0, defeat 0, score 23, conceded 3.
That is horrendous. That is fucking horrendous. They've scored 23 and we've only scored 3.
Neil Boatswine says, Sam will get us more draws and wins, help us get more quality players experience with teams. Rod Barrett says, wash your mouth out, Nicky. Big Sam must never be let anywhere near West Ham. Over, boys, I'll take him.
If you're going to, that's what I'm saying, if you're going to go down that route.
Lee Richardson says, Nicky, does Dan ever buy the pints on a match day? No, he doesn't.
Where does these vicious rumours come from? These vicious...
He doesn't never buy them. Liverpool scored a lot. Well done, Angelo Bonner. Liverpool scored a lot of long ball goals this season. Why is it only ever a problem with Big Sam to use it?
I think the way they play is different.
Yeah, they play it with a purpose. They don't just whack an ope.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just having a target man and just hoofing it. Like you said, it's long. You have long passes.
Skills your arse says ex-Sam Moyes don't rate Fornals. Embarrassing. Look at James Maddison. Now this is a problem if he doesn't rate him. I think Pablo Fornals, just before Moyes come in, I'll be honest with you, he was our best player. He was our best player. He was in the form of his life. He was just starting to settle in the Premier League, and he's just outed him out the side. He's going to knock him for confidence. I don't want to see Fornals leave because I think there's a lot more going on with Fornals. I think there's something there. Suchek over to Masuaku. Go on, get control of that, son.
It seems like he don't really know what to do with it.
What he's doing with it?
Where's Antonio? Antonio dropping.
Behind him.
So Antonio dropped onto the wing there. I don't understand what the idea is.
Can you see the formation at the minute? Is Snodgrass behind him? Is he up with him or?
Well, I mean, the thing is, everyone's usually so far behind. But look, it looks like Snodgrass is operating as a striker. Or is he on the right wing?
Yeah, I think he's just sort of operating in a midfield area, Snodgrass.
Yeah.
City are dominating this game at the minute. We need to get a foothold of it. Otherwise, this is going to be a long night. Joe B says Moyes too defensive.
This is the problem, isn't it? Like we saw it when he was here last time. Stoke was bottom of the table, awful they were, and they came to London Stadium and he played defensively.
LFC fan says, "Why is the no?" He didn't. He said, "Nicky, what's your prediction, mate?" It's a loss, unfortunately.
If it keeps going this way.
If we can keep it tight, if we can keep it to sort of 0-0, we defend for our lives and all that. We've got players on the bench that can harm them. I want to see Bowen tonight. That's who I want to see. I want to see Bowen. We bought him for a lot of money. The thing is, there is some sort of difficult comments in the media this week about Bowen and saying, "Oh, we've got to give him time to settle in." Look, we ain't got time to settle him in. I could see why he would leave him out at City. I would see why he would even leave him out at Liverpool. But look, at the end of the day, let's chuck the geezer in. Nobody's expecting nothing. Oh, Noble's just been skipped past there. Jesus is away. De Bruyne.
This is He seemed like Fabianski
him there.
It looked like he was expecting that to be a bit higher, that shot. That's why he ain't caught it, because it looked like
to the right.
Yeah.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. First 20-25.
I'm glad I'm looking forward to obviously get to see more of Souček, but I ain't get to see him too much in this game. But
Tim King, lol, you boys at home. Yeah. Do you know what? I've got stupidly, right? Listen to this. I overrun the bath and the bath water started coming through the ceiling. It's knocked out all the lights, and we're waiting for an electrician to come and change all the lights. Be offside, surely. What a tackle! Well done.
This is two clear cut chances.
He was offside. I thought he was offside there.
Let's have a look at the replay.
No, he's not.
Diop keeping him on.
It might have been one of them line ones, but he was very close.
Why isn't he? I mean, look, I'm not complaining, but he could have just shot that, and he just leaves it too late and gives Creswell time. We're lucky.
And ball there.
Oh, is it? Oh fuck! If that goes to VAR.
No, I don't think that would be a thing. De Bruyne
we are very lucky because Jesus has really. It looks like. I don't understand with why Jesus.
Listen, if that's Sterling, that's about 2-0, 3-0 already.
Yeah, exactly. Or Aguero.
Aguero ain't been in too great a form lately.
He's one of them. Like oh shit, yeah. Does his hand touch it?
He don't. Yeah, he goes down onto it, but he's falling over.
Yeah.
It only works in the favour of the.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
The attacker. Go on, son.
So Antonio's shifted out onto the left wing.
Play him. He nearly slipped there.
People
we need to clone 10 Antonio, said Chris Brown. King says, "Lol, are you boys at home?" Yeah, I am at home. I was telling I've knocked out all the lights. We've bought 2 brand new lights to go in because I was going to change them anyway. We need an electrician to come wire it all up, make sure it's all safe, because it was like I come down, it was like a scene out of out of the Running Man. It was all sizzling and it was going on and off. You know that bit where the geezer comes out with a flamethrower?
Yeah. Something you still have baths, do you?
Yeah, I do. I love a bath, me.
Oh, a bath, interesting.
I've got a shower and a bath, but I like every now and then I like to
sit back and relax.
8% action area, 58% in midfield, 34% in the West Ham area.
Jeez, 58% in the midfield has mostly been Man City.
Samuel, it's not 1-0 yet here, so I'm going to block you because I don't want to know when it's 1-0. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, that's what he did. We did warn you. But that's what I mean. A lot of that's not offside. Is it?
Come on.
What do you think about this? What Arsene Wenger said about eliminating these fine margins and making sure there has to be daylight for an offside decision?
Well, I'm not sure, to be quite honest with you. VAR I watched a video from a guy called Spencer. He's got the ball going.
See what I mean? Like, he's so isolated. They end up having 2-3 people on him, and there's no
nobs, man. Stick out your leg. Oh my God! Here we go.
Go on, fucking.
Got that, surely, yes.
Yes.
Matt Powell says he's Ryan at the game. No, mate, he's not. Nobody's at the game tonight. We're all working lads.
Not even Dom or anyone like that.
No, nobody could get away. It's the thing is, it was like the problem is the Liverpool game. I've got something on at work anyway, so nobody could get there for that. A lot of people got that, but this one, because I was going last Sunday, and we were on our way halfway there, got there. Because they rearranged it for today, but they left it a few days. I couldn't sort of get the time off of work with a week's notice. We're quite busy at the minute. There's some stuff going on at work, and you know I can't really like dump a minute. You know we're in the middle of redundancies and all of that sort of stuff. So it's you know I don't want to be.
You have to leave at like lunchtime to get there.
Yeah, and I just couldn't got there today. Out to Silver.
I mean.
I skipped past. You're too easy.
Masuaku defending. They're just having a field day. Oh,
come on! Stop fucking about with it.
All right, come on. That's it. Let's
get it clear. Get it clear. Get it clear.
All right,
well done. Go on, Notes. Go. Let's. Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
Look, there's nowhere to go.
Yes, the lack of options.
The thing is. We always struggle with that when with the high press. When we're pressed high, we struggle. Hammer fan 21 says this is just for City. This is just a training session. It looks that way at the minute, but 20 minutes is still 0-0. It should be about 2, maybe 3, but it's still 0-0. Mendy without Ogbonna. Close him down. Close him down. Close him down.
So, what do you think about Balbuena not being in this back three of Creswell, Ogbonna, and Diop?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's a centre back, isn't he? Maybe he wants a bit of pace in there with Creswell. He's got a little bit more pace, but I don't know, mate. I can't really
don't rate him either, Balbuena.
No, he doesn't seem to rate him. Like at the end of the day, it's you know, it is his choice. He's the manager at the end of the day. But how he can not? I mean, look at Maddison. Apparently, it was him that didn't fancy Maddison and didn't rate Maddison. You know, if you don't rate Maddison, look, I watched Maddison when he was at Norwich, and he was a superb player. Even in the Championship, you could tell he was something special. So if he can't see the you know the fuss about, oh no, his Rice has give it away, Aguero,
jeez, man.
Refs are having none of that.
That's I mean, it would have been soft.
Go on.
But,
go on, mate. Go on.
No, I can't remember what I was. I don't think I was saying anything that profound. I'm interested to see what Petito's saying.
Get it in. Come on, attack the ball. Thing is, with our team, we ain't got a lot of pace. This is the problem.
Which is the worry is when you play so defensive, you know, you want to at least be able to have an ability to counter attack and hit them on the break, and we don't seem to be able to do that.
George 1 for LCFC. How much is Maddison worth now? He's got to be worth 100 million quid, mate. I would say, you know, a brilliant young player. As I said, I watched him at Norwich. He was superb then. I'd actually pick him up for about 25.
Yeah, it was about 25. It weren't too much in the scheme of things.
The scheme of things, yeah, but
18, 20 million or something.
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. Man, he's got to be worth 100 million quid. When you look at the prices of players these days, you know what they're asking for players. Oh, it's honestly, there's so many City attacks. I just can't. I can't keep up with them. We're lumping it forward again. Go on, Snoddy. Go on, Snoddy.
Who's that going to?
Now open your legs. Go on, go past him, Fredericks. You got a pace? Go past him.
That's it.
Oh,
fuck.
Well done.
We'll get a corner. We'll take a corner. Oh, this is an opportunity here. This is a golden opportunity.
That's what we're looking for him. We got about 24 million they paid for him, Leicester. We should be more aggressive. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look at this. There was a similar penalty given against Liverpool.
He's fucking grabbed his groin. He's grabbed him by the balls.
Who's grabbed who by the balls?
Bonner grabbed these balls. He's done a bloody Vinnie Jones to him. That should have been a penalty, I think. Can't do that.
Get up. Oh, Rice. Nicky, you should play Football Manager. I was in the advert.
Oh, yeah.
Football Manager this season.
See, the thing is, right?
Go on, get underneath it.
I wanted Pellegrini out, but I actually think we'd have a few more points on the board had we have not swapped him for Moyes.
I don't know. I think I'll be honest with you. It's
I think we were terrible under him, but I think we would have at least have a couple more points on the board.
The Brighton game was a massive opportunity. That's knocked us for 6, to be honest. Charlie George Woodgate says pen, in my opinion. I agree, mate. That was a penalty. I think he held him up. Although, get your fucking head on it. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I think it was a penalty. We see a very similar one with Origi at West Ham. Nicky, do you miss Pellegrini? No, I don't, mate. I don't, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sort of pining for Pellegrini. I just think that we'd have a couple more points on the board than Moyes. Moyes was supposed to be a big improvement. Mr. Fong, Nicky's in the advert, not the actual game. You can't select him as a player or a manager.
Oh, mate, well, this is a question for the chat. If I was a player in Football Manager, what would I be worth? Would you sign me? Who would I be playing for?
That'd be great to see. Oh,
just knocking it around here.
They move the ball so well, don't they?
There's always space. Look, that's the thing. Yeah. We're static. We're always static. We struggle. Rice is struggling just to keep up with the ball. Noble's non-existent, to be fair.
No. But this is the thing: is
how much would I be worth? Go on.
Anyone in there? What do you reckon? On Football Manager, £5.
Yeah, wait till you see this one.
50p. Oh,
1p.
Play
1p, and I'd be playing for Berry.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see Berry.
Brandon's 9610 says they're pulling the string so easily. Yeah, they are, mate. It's a little bit. Joe B1098 1p.
I don't know what the cheapest player is.
Mate, I would have been worth a fortune.
What is the cheapest player on Football Manager though? Got to pick Nicky for pace.
Got to pick Nicky for pace.
Do you know what though? In this team, you wouldn't really be out.
Joe B190, you'd retire.
You've brought this on yourself, Nick.
I know, yeah. Go on, mate. Sorry, I keep on interrupting you.
No, I don't even know.
Getting told off for that lately.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, we got some questions to get through and that. So, no, I just think with Moyes, obviously, wasn't he saying that he wanted us to press teams more and we were supposed to work hard and increase our work rate? Now, it's just looking sort of like under Pellegrini. You know,
look, the best teams fold underneath City's pressure, and we're doing well defensively at the moment. I thought we've done really well defensively, but we need to make them work off the ball. You know.
Yeah,
we need to keep the ball for longer periods. We need to sort of shift it a lot quicker.
We ain't even had a shot. And
not give the ball away so cheaply, you know. But look at the way they press. They press in numbers so high up the pitch. And any time we've
had one touch in their box and no shots.
Yeah.
And they've had 14 touches in our box. It says everything.
You'd be the first ever player signed for a packet of quavers, says Jones. I don't even think I'd be worth a fucking packet of quavers, to be quite honest with you. I'd be one of them, one of them people that you pick up who's out of contract somewhere.
Yeah.
It's got like
who was that player Southampton signed back in the 90s? That like was it Graham Souness signed him, and he was like he conned him basically. This geezer, do you remember it? This guy, he weren't even a professional footballer or something.
Yeah, it was what's his name? George Weah's cousin.
Yeah, that's it. George Weah's cousin.
They've got like podcasts and stuff named George Weah's cousin.
Yeah, I see someone who actually.
Go on, Weiss. Well done, Stan. Go on.
See, this is the thing. We're not decisive enough and quick enough on the break. It's just all this.
He got subbed on, and after about 15 minutes, he subbed him back off. But why on earth would you ever sign a player without seeing him play? Like, even in training, like, why would you ever put a professional footballer on the pitch when, I mean, if you've seen him train, if he's that bad, then you would know, wouldn't you? You would know he was that bad.
Yeah.
And Graham Souness is no mug, you know.
Oh, he made himself look like one that time, I tell you.
Tilly TV says Nicky is worth a puck, a pint, a tenner, and the West Ham is set for the season.
Oh, man.
416 people watching this stream at a minute. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. F Jones has chipped in £2 there. Love the channel, lads. Thank you, F Jones. Really appreciate that, mate.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
But
Golden Sullivan classic, to be honest.
Golden, yeah, but that's what I was thinking. It sounds like something that we would do. But I heard there was a story like that with Arsenal as well. I heard one of the players, I don't know if it was Tony Adams or something. They'd all told Wenger how great this player was who came for a trial as a joke, told him he was brilliant, and Wenger just listened to him and played him and had to sub him back off because he was awful.
Oh my goodness, they're in the box again. Fabianski, well done. I reckon we've got a chance to score on a counter-attack. We need to get more pace up there, mate. That's what I'm saying. Look, if this gets to half-time at 0-0, it's a miracle.
Yeah, that'll be a great result.
But they're pinging the ball around us. As I said, we need to use the ball better. We need to just to keep it, just to keep them possession, get them chasing the ball for a little while. It's like, as somebody said, it's like a training exercise at the minute. Zach Goodman says, as a Millwall fan, I'm excited to see this game go, as I bet the Championship board is crapping themselves if you go down. Good luck, West Ham. I appreciate you for saying that, mate. But yeah, to be honest with you, mate, if we go down, it's just what we deserve, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's it. I think what he's saying there as well is, I think was regulate the Championship will be shitting themselves over the West Ham Millwall fixture.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course they would, yeah. Till I Die says, Nicky, would you take Abraham to West Ham? Oh, it's it's too easy.
Again, fucking shitty defending set pieces. Just as we were saying how well we were doing to keep it 0-0.
He's just look how much space he's got. He's got acres of space.
What?
Where the fuck is the defender? Fredericks is miles away from him there.
But
look how much space. There's not a man around him. It's like he's got a force field around him.
What's Rice doing? Rice, he's not on the back post and he's not tight to anyone. The guy, he just gets passed by. Fucking hell. That's it. That's the floodgates open. I'd take Abraham on a side note, 100% in a heartbeat, without a doubt.
I'll take Abraham, the Bible geezer.
Yeah.
At the minute.
Fucking hell.
Awful set piece. This is the thing that fucks me off about West Ham. Like, we've defended well, and then one lapse of concentration. And against City, you can't do that. One lapse of concentration. He has got miles there. There's got to be someone up his arse. There's not a man picking him up. He's the man on the front post in the box. He's got so much time just to flick it on. And I think, I'll be honest with you, I think the goal will be given it to the guy on the back post. But
yeah, it looks like he helps it in. But
yeah, look, James had it. No one on the post. Rice is dawdling. Fredericks is not following his man. He's got to, you know, you've got to follow your man. You've got to follow him. If your man marking, man for man. Joe, you keep on asking this, mate. Are you in Hammers United? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's a poor goal. It's got more space than NASA.
I mean, this is it's just so easy. And this is the thing now, like, for them, you know, again, they can just take it easy, not have to worry too much. They're in the lead, and I don't think we've got any chance of coming in there.
Paul Hewitt says, come on, lads. You're playing City away. It's unrealistic to think you're going to win. Absolutely, mate. It is unrealistic, but it's not unrealistic to ask them to defend, you know, and make them work for their goals, you know. It's there again. This one's coming to... Oh.
Yeah, I don't. When people sort of say that, I never understand, because it's like we're supposed to be like happy that we've been. Oh, great. Oh, well, you know, we expected that. Yeah, it's all good. No, it's like if you're fucking defending a corner, shit. It's not.
Need to keep the ball. Keep the ball. Work the ball. Look. He's running into nowhere.
Oh, fucking hell! That was nice from Antonio. Ended up nutmegging him. Come on, give us that. But this is the thing, like, if ever we needed one of them upset victories, this is the game. We're due one of those upset victories. Other teams seem to get them against like City. And this is a game where you'd expect, you know, we're in big trouble. Let's see what that does to our goal difference. I know we're quite tight down there, you know, with the goal difference.
Yeah, I think I read that we'd have to go 4 down to go drop into the bottom 2, which would be fucking disaster, to be quite honest with you. I'm a fan. It's not realistic to win, but is to see 100% from the lads. Go on.
Oh,
got to be positive now. That's the thing. We've got to be positive.
Yeah, that's it. Now we're 1-0 down. There's no point
now. It's going to be a cricket score. We need to go for the jugular. Look, at the end of the day, if we're going for it and we lose 3 or 4-1 or nil, sorry. You know, I ain't got too much complaints. I'm not expecting West Ham to beat Manchester City at the Etihad. No way. But what I do expect is to fucking not give away these shit goals. We see it against Brighton. I mean, look at the goals we conceded against Brighton.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking shocking goals, to be quite honest with you. But look, it's still half an hour on the clock. There's an hour left. Let's see what we can do.
That's it. Like I said, there's no point sitting back now. It's so frustrating. Oh, I really wanted to see us going a 0-0 at half time.
Terrible ball by Souček. This is men against boys, to be honest. This is men against boys.
They're so slick and accurate with their passing, and we're just so sloppy with them.
You wait till we get to Liverpool next week.
No, mate. I mean, we really need. So we're in the. We are 18th, yeah. So a point would have been handy. Oh, man, but that's. I mean, after we fucked up the Brighton game, this would have been a game where you think, right, let's make up for it. Let's try and, you know, steal a point.
It's unrealistic. Look,
it is, but
it is unrealistic.
It's not impossible, is it? It's not impossible. Other teams do it,
you know.
And
yeah.
You know, look, I'm not saying I expect us to get. You know, we should be expected to, but why not? If other teams show down there at the bottom that they can beat City, why can't we? Didn't Norwich beat Norwich?
I don't expect us to beat Man City, but what I expect is, like, we've defended so well, and then look, a lapse of concentration. He's going to shout again on the TV now. Look, lapse of concentration. No one within 5 yards of him. Nobody on the post.
I don't even know what Creswell was trying to do. He's trying to hinder him with his arms behind his back like that, doing nothing. But Rice, I think Rice is criminal.
You know, they've got to be setting up players on the post. They're coming through again. Diop's cut it out. Rice comes away.
Sure. Oh, fuck's sake.
Just crowded out. Can't keep the ball.
I would have thought defending set pieces would have been something more that would have improved. Fucking hell, look at Obona go.
I know, yeah, look at him.
But again, there's no one around him.
Off. That went off. Fuck's sake.
We tweet at the direct link to the YouTube watch along.
Seaside Hammer says, glad I don't sit next to you every week. Well, I'm glad I don't sit next to you either.
Well, if you sat next to me, you wouldn't see the game because there's no one sits where I am. So, yeah, I can't see the on the studio app, by the way, little inside speak. I can't see the video, so to tag it. Oh no!
Southampton is a must-win. Says Erratic.
How many games have been a must-win this season?
Scott is in the chat. Frederick switches off far too often for set pieces. Absolutely, Scott. We were just saying that. You know, he's got to be putting pressure on him at least, and letting him know he's there. He was there.
I think Nobes having him there today.
Through to Silva, De Bruyne.
Scott's coming through on the Periscope.
As 03, do you think any of our players will leave if we get relegated? Fucking hope.
Be an exodus. It's more. We'll be more looking at who's going to stay rather than who's going to leave. Because
Mike Searle says we're too negative. No game plan whatsoever. There isn't, is there? It's just fucking backs against the wall. And now they've scored. I mean, if he doesn't change this at half time, you know, we'll be. Look, to be honest with you, we're lucky to go in 1. It should be about 4 by now. Oh, he skipped past him like he's not even there. Thing is about this Man City team, you can just tell they do their own work. Silva knows that he's, you know, if he gets to the to the sideline with Masuaku, he's so easy to take on. He's not a great defender, Masuaku.
It's mad though, right? How many points behind Liverpool, Man City are? Like 20-something odd points.
It's to be fair, they've had we've played them at the 2 worst times because they've had serious defensive issues all season, and we played them first game of the season or first game at home.
Oh,
first game at home this season, and now, and between that time, they've had their players injured and come back. Look, at the end of the day, they've got one injured, so an important player injured today.
I think Sane, they've got Sane and Sterling are both injured.
And Sterling are out, but you know that goal is a disgrace. To be honest with you, Rice should be on the post there. Got a man on the post, don't go in.
Yeah,
go on.
This is it.
What a shit
ball. And if someone else is there, they can just fucking slide that in. Oh, man.
Georgie Game says, is it looking good, boys? Well, if you're a Man City fan, it's looking brilliant, but
yeah,
not for us at the minute. Oh,
chasing shadows, as they say. You know,
another shot by Jesus. He's had a bit of a bad game, Jesus, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he has. He hasn't been clinical today. He's missed some.
Look, the press is on. Look, he ain't got nowhere to go. No one's showing for him. Snodgrass is offside.
Oh, jeez. Is that Bowen there? Jared Bowen over there?
He must be. Look at his face. Look, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, he does.
You know when you've just made a real bad mistake, like you've done your bollocks in a casino or something. Yeah. He's just looking into space, thinking, "What the fuck's going on here?" He's
reevaluating his life choices right now. Poor bastard.
What have I done?
Jesus.
Hammers fan 21. Our confidence is going to be so low, and we don't need this fighting down the bottom of the table, trying to get wins. I just don't know. And they're coming forward again.
The worry is how many points from safety will we be after we play Liverpool? Because
it could be 4, couldn't it? The maximum it could be is 4.
Is it the maximum?
Yeah. Because we're 1 point behind Villa, I think, who sit above us, and if they win, we'll be 4 points away from safety. But we could be leapfrogged by
Watford. Yeah,
Watford. Yeah,
Watford can go 3 points ahead of us, you know, and potentially have better goal difference depending on how many we leak in this game and how many they score in their game. And in the Liverpool game, shit, Liverpool, man, that's going to decimate our goal difference.
Jeremy Brown says, what are the odds of Anderson and Bowen coming on when we're 3-0 down? To be honest with you, mate, we just... what do we need out there? We're nowhere near them. We're going to get nowhere near them. So we need a bit of pace on the break. We need an Anderson on. So when it goes forward, we've got a chance again. I mean, God bless his heart, Snodgrass, playing up top with Antonio, he's not gonna get them. You know, if the ball bounces beyond the defender, he's not going to be able to get beyond him. Anderson would. Bowen, is he fast? He's fast-ish.
I've heard he's got a pace about him. I ain't really seen him, but
Alf J, would you still carry on a content on this channel to the same extent if West Ham are relegated, boys? Yeah, of course we will. We're West Ham Fan TV. We're not West Ham Premier League TV. We're West Ham Fan TV.
We'll have more games to talk about.
Yeah, we'll put probably more content.
But it's honestly, it's really looking likely we'll go down. We really need to pray that Villa don't pick up points and Watford don't pick up points, or any of the other teams. Bournemouth.
Veronica Rompour says 23% of the ball. To be honest with you, mate, I've seen worse. I see worse at Wolves.
Yeah, you just ain't really done anything with it.
Robert Grafton says, I hate to say it, but I genuinely think we're going down. Nicky and Dan, what would your first order of business be when it's confirmed? Holiday.
Yeah, first order.
The thing is, it's going to be a bad situation. But I'm a West Ham fan. Getting on that back post.
Where was Antonio? Was he the one putting the ball in? I didn't see.
Yeah, well,
he put the ball in. Yeah, so he's put the ball in.
Gamble on that back post. Ah,
fuck's sake! That could have been the time when you need Allaire. That could have been an Allaire situation. He's got that instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he means. Does he mean first order of business in terms of West Ham, the club, or in terms of the channel?
Well, the channel would continue as normal. You know, it doesn't stop. You know, we don't stop being West Ham fans because we're in the Championship. But look, I've seen relegations before. You know, relegation's bad, man. It's upsetting, and there's always the Championship is tough at the moment. But I've seen it before. I've seen it, within the last 10 years, relegation.
I think it's different now on so many levels now. I think as well, it's like it's tough, but I think it's harder. And I also think with the way we are obviously moving stadium and all of that, it's just going to be a different vibe altogether.
It will be, yeah, absolutely.
Man, it's going to be toxic. But yeah, Aston Villa have got Southampton away at their next game, so.
When you look, the thing is, like, these two games are tough, but when you look at what's sort of to come for the other teams as well, a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking it was done, But the thing is, with this team, there's just no bollocks about us. We've got no bite. We've got no, and that's why we've got to see something from.
Wasn't that what Moyes was supposed to instill in the team? Mm-hmm. He got the ball way before he's tripped over him, isn't he?
It looks like Noble's hurt himself.
Oh, jeez. He's not had a good game. Oh, no, he was late on that. No, Noble's not had a good game today, I don't think.
Neither is he, Masuaku.
No. But this is the thing, right? I'd rather see him just as an all-out winger, not a wing-back or a left-back, just as an all-out winger.
Right, 45 minutes. So how many minutes we got?
Right, yeah. So
I'd say about 3. 1.
Yeah, 2. I'd say 2, maybe. All right.
He's lining up.
Set piece.
De Bruyne.
Another bloody set piece.
Okay, we cleared this one away. 30 seconds to half time. Walker's had a go. He's having,
1 minute. 1 minute.
Right,
yeah. God, that's honestly, that's nice and charitable by the ref there, giving us just 1 minute. Act of mercy.
Emery Richard says, watch the Tottenham game at half time. I'm going to have to go toilet. So Dan, you're gonna have to hold the fort for a minute because I'm busting
right.
Huh?
Right, no worries. Tottenham are playing, are they?
You could talk. You could chat to the chat while I go to the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to.
That's half time.
There we go.
Unfortunately, boys, 1-0 at half time. We're lucky it's 1-0, to be honest, we are. But at the end of the day, if it finishes 1-0, it's still the same result. You know, we don't get any points. It looks like a training exercise, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's been. We've not been in the game at all. That chance across goal, though, that was the best chance of the game. That was our only chance, really, and we should have fucking had someone there.
What we're doing at half time then, Dan? West Ham.
What West Ham changes? I think maybe we should make a change. I think we should maybe look to bring Allaire on. I think Snodgrass probably, like you say, should come off, or Noble, bring Noble off, maybe one of those two. We need some pace in there. Let's give you a Q&A.
Somebody said, Nicky, where's your West Ham top, Nicky? I did have one on. I had a jumper on earlier on, but I got a little bit warm, so I took it off. So I've got this little creased up now, this little Ralphie top. Dan, let him give you a Q&A. Right, any questions for Dan? When the questions start coming in, I'll leave.
Yeah, all right. It's a bit annoying because I've got to look at the questions are on this side and the camera's there, so it looks like I'm looking away, but I'm actually looking at you and the questions. Sabmoy is on for red.
Questions for Dan. A little Q&A while I go to the toilet. There we go. There's your first one.
I haven't got the ability to. I'll read your questions out, but I ain't got the ability to put them on screen, guys. So I'll just let you know that for a start. Yep. How's it like being bald? I tell you, it's fantastic. I love it. I love being bald because you wake up, you ain't got to worry about your hair sticking up or any of that. You ain't got to get hair gel and all of that stuff. So, you know, it's great being bald. Am I in Hammers United? No, I'm not. I'm not in Hammers United, mate. Is Dan wearing the 100th anniversary shirt? Yep, I am, mate. I am, Rafe. I'm wearing the centenary shirt. What shampoo do I use? No, I use body wash on my head. So, how do we win? By praying. In going bald soon, colder, being fully bald. And who went bald first out of you two? Probably me. I probably went bald before Nicky, to be honest with you. You know, and yeah, it is what it is. It's like I said, you know, best pub to grab a pint before the home games. I mean, I personally like Carpenter's because it's got that atmosphere about it. You know, a little bit closest thing to feed into the bowling. Who do you like more? What does that say? Who do you like more, Scott, Ryan, or Graham? I think, you know, a lot of people will say Graham. A lot of people say Graham. I have to go with Scott. I have to go with Scott. You know, you don't get enough love, Scott. So I'm gonna say Scott. Are you related to Smashing Pumpkins frontman? Unfortunately not, mate. Unfortunately not. I wish I was his son or his brother or something like that. I could get some money out of him. Favorite band? See, I'm into a lot of different music. So if it's band, I really like Iron Maiden. I love reggae music, but you wouldn't call that band. So if it's band, I'd say Iron Maiden. So CN17. These are coming in so fast. Do you like Scotland? I've been to Glasgow a couple of times. I love Glasgow. I think Glasgow's a fantastic city. Really like Glasgow. I ain't got a chance to see anywhere else in Scotland, but I love nature. Favorite rapper, AYZ. That's also another group, Wu-Tang Clan. I like them as a collective. I don't know if I can pick one out. You two on split screen. Right said. We've got a few right said Fred comments. How old are you? From Ollie PRJ. Oh, that's revealing it. I got nothing to hide. 31 is my age. Nothing to hide about that. Ever been to Sydney? Nah, mate. I don't know if I could go to Australia with all the wildlife there, the creepy wildlife they have down there. Favorite flavor pie? I mean, I like pie mash, so yeah, the pies they have in there just proper. The soft pastry. Nicky's gone to the toilet. Favorite West Ham song? That's an interesting one, actually. Yeah, it's hard to pick favourite West Ham song because there's a lot. I really like just the simple ones. I like, you know, Over Land and Sea, and I like when we sing Bubbles Fast. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Dan, would you agree to come to? Would you agree the best thing to come out of Scotland is Geo? I mean, yes, I would personally put Snodgrass above Geo, but Geo, yeah, he's not a bad export. But Iron Brew, I like one.
Matt Powers, Nicky done his forfeit yet?
No.
I know what I'm going to do.
Really?
It was suggested to me, yeah.
Right, but we can't reveal it publicly.
I can reveal it publicly if you want.
Oh, go on then.
I want to get a West Ham Fan TV tattoo.
I remember that was in the chat, and I think someone else rightly pointed out that, I don't know if it was Ryan or someone, said that's not really a forfeit because you'd love that. You have tattoos. You love West Ham Fan TV.
I made West Ham Fan TV.
Well, yeah, exactly. So that's not a forfeit,
isn't it? I'll get it on my forehead.
Oh yeah, that's a forfeit. Then great advertising, great promo for the channel if you do that. I tell you.
Villa Boys says, "What do you guys think of the first half?" I'll be honest with you, mate. I think it was shocking. Defended well until the corner. You just look at, you know, the way we've defended. I think they should have had a penalty. It should be 3 or 4-0. We should be out of sight here. It does give me a little bit of hope, but it's the hope that kills you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem, and that's the thing with West Ham. That's the story all over. Cool. My heart's still beating fast from them questions. That was coming in real thick and fast. Oh,
yeah. The first half was shocking, to be quite honest with you. To be honest with you, it's men against boys. We didn't expect too much here. We didn't expect to come up here and win, but you know, the way we've conceded the goal there, everything else has been okay. We need to keep the ball more, but you know, look, they're just showing a chance. The Jesus chance there. We've defended really well up until the corner, and I think, you know, it's things like that that's really cost us this season. Like as a whole, it's just like lack of concentration at set pieces. Just, you know, Scott said earlier, someone like Fredericks goes to sleep too often. You know, they're not putting in the hard graft before. You know, I've always been taught as a footballer when I was playing football is, you know, do your work early, get your rest in after you've picked up your man or whatever. You know, they sort of switch off, and you look at Brighton last week and you know, things like that. Well, last week, it's about fucking 9 years ago, it feels like. Yeah, it's just the thing that's cost us, you know. It's just concentration levels, and it's poor. It's poor. We need to get closer to them in midfield. It's difficult. When we get the ball, we need to use it better. We need to get the ball up to Antonio's feet and let him hold it up and get people to join him. We're not going to do that with the players on the pitch. We need a substitution. I'd get Bowen on, just see what he can do. There's no pressure here. There's no pressure here.
This is the thing, though. This is the way I know, Pete. Obviously, we're looking at. We're not expecting to get anything from Man City, but the problem is we're not picking up results against teams that we are expecting to get results from, and that we need to begin results from, like the Brightons. Who else have we played in the league? So yeah, that was the Cup. West Brom, yeah. Obviously Leicester, yeah, lost 4-1. Everton, we didn't win. Sheffield United. You know, so we're not winning against these teams. So then you have to try and get something from Man City.
Scott says Antonio needs to stand on the shoulder of the last man. That would be an idea, mate. But there's, you know, yeah, if people ain't getting around him, he does need to do that. But if we get Bowen and Anderson on, he needs to become the hold-up man and get it out wide. I'm an Evertonian and watch your show quite often at first because I like to watch the anger like on AFTV. But you lot have me hating your board as much as you do. Scum that lot. Absolutely, yeah. Mate. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Look at what Sheffield United done to City. Exactly. That's the way Sheffield United play. We ain't got that sort of personnel in our squad, to be quite honest with you. And look, at the end of the day, when you look at the
for fuck's sake.
When you look at the, all right, Dan.
No, I've just blown my bulb with my lamp. Like plugged it into my plug board, and it's so much for that idea.
Yeah, it's you know, we ain't got the personnel. It ultimately comes down to the structure of the club. We haven't got an idea. We haven't got an identity. We haven't got a lot, to be quite honest with you. We've got some good players, individual players, but we need to work on it as a team. We're getting very late in the season now. We're not going to be able to do that in the next, I don't know how long, but you know, it's
the thing is, I tell you what's saying is,
of it, you know, free coach staff up to recently, poor,
but
poor mate.
Yeah, no, I was just saying I ain't had a chance to talk about it. But what has been winding me up is these ex-players that have been coming out and saying, you know, get behind the team, stop the protests, support the team, all of this crap. And it's just like as if we haven't been doing that, and as if, you know, that's the reason why we're where we are, as the fans ain't been supporting the team. It's ridiculous. It's like,
I think it's difficult for ex-players because I mean, yeah, we know that some of them are fans, and you know, people like Tony Cotty and all that. You can understand who went on the terraces, but you know, you see people like, I don't know, like Steve Lomas. Steve Lomas, nice guy, great captain. I thought. He's never paid to go and watch West Ham. He's never got up at 6 o'clock in the morning to travel up to Manchester City unless he's being paid to go to West Ham. You know?
Konchesky and Gale were fans, West Ham fans.
Yeah, Konchesky. I thought, you know, we're quite good friends with Konchesky. You know, Ryan knows him quite well. You know, I just think it's a little bit. You know, I know what they're saying. You can see it from a player's point of view, but. You know, we're looking at it as fans. You know, we do turn up. We fill out that ground week in, week out. There's 55,000 people there week in, week out. You know, you can't say we don't turn up. But if we turn up, when you're looking at like the sort of effort levels of games where we've gone out with a whimper. You know, I would say it's more the players haven't turned up at times. Yeah. The manager hasn't turned up. The manager hasn't prepared right. The manager's picked the wrong team. You know, you can't just keep on blaming the fans all the time. The same way, I suppose, they think the fans can't keep on blaming the board. But it all comes down to the structure. We don't have control of what goes on the pitch. Everyone else that's saying about, you know, the fans have got to get. We don't control what goes on the pitch. Who controls what's going on the pitch? Aren't doing their job properly.
Exactly. And they're saying about leaving the protest to the end of the season. Well, if you do that, then what? Then, you know, if we're safe, if we wait till we're safe, then people go, why are you protesting? We're staying up. If you wait till the end of the season after we're down, well, look, we're not in the ground. So the club go away. No one's, the spotlight's not on us. No one's really talking about where we're protesting. It's pointless, you know. So the fans have got to let our voices be heard in the most effective way possible, and they're not doing it in the ground right now. So, yeah, I don't see any problems.
Look, we've got a loyal sort of fan base. You know, if we go down, it'll get rid of a lot of the tourist fans, as they call them, the people that don't really support the club, that turn up when, you know, we're playing the likes of Arsenal or Man City or Tottenham or someone like that.
I think you'll get rid of a lot of hard.
Hold on, there's a race going on.
Oh, come on,
Hammer. He's keeping up with it. Oh no, he's blazed him.
He beat West Brom's mascot though, didn't he? And
that was closer. That was closer than they thought it was going to be.
That was closer than any of our players have got to their.
We'll fucking put him on. Who's that? Hammerhead? Put him on.
Get Hammerhead on. Fucking. But no. But yeah, I do think, like you said, there will be like you said, some of the tourists and people like that will go, but also a lot of the hardcore fans will go because, again, people have been leaving every season. More hardcore fans have been leaving every single season. So if we go down, it won't be the same as like Upton Park, where people still enjoyed their match day. I think more will leave.
Ernest Down says, "Where the podcast, lads, makes my morning drives more entertaining." I have lined up a guest for next week. Actually, we're going to bring the podcast back. I'm just trying to get a few more. I'm trying to investigate how to make the sound quality a little bit better without, because when I'm asking guests to come in, they can't travel, so we have to do it remotely. The boys are back out at the moment, so I'm trying to investigate how we can make the sound quality a little bit better.
We invited I invited that Mike Space on. If you don't know Mike Space, he was the guy whose tweet about Caroline Flack and the board and all of that stuff that David Gold liked. And we invited him before he made that tweet, but he wasn't interested.
I always thought that man was a dickhead, to be quite honest with you. I would love to have got him on the podcast just to ask him a few questions, because I really can't work out what he is.
No.
Bowen's still on a bench. Look, still.
His face. I love his face.
He's contemplating his life at the minute, isn't he?
What the fuck's going on?
The thing is, when you're, I can understand his frustration a little bit, because we're in desperate need of a goal. Look, Haller's still sitting there. Anderson's still. He hasn't changed it in the second half.
No,
disgraceful.
How do you not know that you need?
We've shown nothing. We're losing. He's conceded to losing the game. That's the only thing I can think of. We haven't created a chance. We haven't held the ball at all. He's just resigned to losing this game. He just wants to keep the score down. That's fucking disgraceful.
We've got to be maybe the team who have offered the least threat against Man City that have gone there this season. I'm sure other teams that are low down there have
I honestly think we're the worst team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I honestly do think we're the worst team.
I know Norwich are down at the bottom, but even them, they'll have them games where
they give it a go.
Yeah, I do. That's the thing.
I really don't know what he's thinking here. I really don't know what he's thinking.
I think Ibra is with that mindset of was like, yeah, we're not going to win. We're not going to get anything. No chance. What's the point?
We need to give something this half. We need to get Antonio in the game more. Scotty said he needs to stand on the shoulder. If he's not going to stand on the shoulder and he's going to go and get the ball, we need people running beyond him. Masuaku is struggling at the minute. To be honest with you, we've struggled since we've reverted to his 5 at the back. They're in there again. Good save, Fabianski. He's another one we've missed this season. I think he's a big part of the reason why we're down the bottom. He's got to be offside. It's a foul, yeah.
But yeah, I think he's I don't think we would probably be too much higher up if he was here, just because of how bad we've been at other areas on the pitch. But yeah, I think we'd have more points on the board for sure if we weren't injured. But yeah, I don't know why he keeps insisting playing this 5 at the back thing, because every time we've played it, we've looked a lot worse than when we.
You know what it is? It worked for him last time, but it did. But this is the sort of misconception, because it didn't really fucking work last time. It was shit. We were static, a lot like we're seeing tonight. Static, void of making opportunities. The only reason we stayed up last year is because there was 3 worse teams.
Yeah,
and by the time we got to play like the likes of Everton and things like that, there was already on holiday. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah, it's we need to scrap for these things. There's no pressure on the ball. We're letting them pass it backwards and forwards. You watch the difference between when West Ham get the ball and when Man City get the ball. They crowd the ball, even when it's fucking like near our area. They just crowd it. They just give you no options, and they just ping the ball around.
And the thing is with Moore is when he came last time, and even like this time, when a new manager comes in and they really just turn things around, and you start to see him climb the table, and things look different. We didn't look like that last time he took over. We don't look like this time he took over. Don't look that different.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to get closer. Letting Silva get in them gaps like that, it's going to end up in one way. Silva.
Fuck you.
Oh. RuneScape says he looks like he's trying to minimise damage against. Oh, fucking hell, Dan, you've brightened up. What's going on?
Yeah, I pumped my eyes up, just maybe a tad too much. My light died, so I tried to get my lamp.
Looks like you just had an idea.
Yeah, the fucking lamp blew up.
It looks like he's trying to minimise damage against City. Very predictable, stale, boring football. Yeah, I agree, mate. Luke, will the season tickets be cheaper in the Championship?
They want to be.
They should be giving them away. To be quite honest with you, but they've put the fucking people through this.
And do you know what the irony is? What makes it so funny is this is the season they put the prices up. No chance.
No one with him on his own. Look, go on, Rice. Oof!
Fucking hell! Come on,
one. You're having a fucking grin. What's that for?
What? What's he saying? That was it offside? What? He's trying to say handball.
That's what he's give it for.
And that's a great run from Rice. You know, really great, good run. Which we've seen. You know, he can do that. He has that in his lock, but no support.
That was no way handball.
It was there.
It's his shoulder.
There, that was the shoulder. It was there. Honestly, he can't catch a break for these handball decisions, Antonio.
Schlong Terry says, "What's happening?" Antonio's just gone very close to getting the ball and creating a chance. If that had just dropped to Suchek, if the defender was 1 yard before, I think he was smacked that. It hit his shoulder and they've given a free kick to City. He's fucking disgrace, to be quite honest with you. City are back on the break again. How many cards are there in the match? I don't know, mate. One? Masuaku.
Come on, United. You mean West Ham United?
No, I think he actually means Manchester United. City defender appealed for handball before he even touched Antonio. Yeah, it says all you need to know. Come on, Moisey, make these subs. We need to be more positive. What a depressing sight that was. First half was to endure literally scratching my head. Why he doesn't just take it on his chest, I'll never know. That is his chest. That's part of your chest. That's not handball. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of his. I don't think he looked at that and thought, right, let me get that on my shoulder. It's just
the thing is when he's sort of looking at it that way, he's looking at it to take it away from the defender.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, he wants to turn. Yeah.
What's best pub to go through for Tottenham away? One at Liverpool Street, outside Liverpool Street Station. Is normally quite lively. I wouldn't go to any pubs around there, mate. Honestly, it's a scabby area. To be honest with you, I wouldn't go at all. It's not. He loves a dive, doesn't he?
We have, yeah. But I've seen. I don't know whether he's diving or he does seem to be drawing a lot of fouls. Actually, you know, lately, the past few games, I've seen him get fouled quite a lot. Well, you know,
Nicky Baker, I've seen him ask this quite a bit. Who's the best away fans to come to West Ham this season? Go on. Go on. Aye.
Not enough. That's interesting. I mean, my memory is so terrible, so everything ends up being a blur. Best away fans.
Thing is, mate, I've seen a lot of people celebrate, so...
Yeah. I don't know, West Brom were quite up for it, weren't they? If I remember rightly.
Yeah, they was decent, West Brom. Wolves were always good.
Yeah.
When they came last year, they was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, apart from that, my memory is not too great on that. I think Norwich.
Geordies are always good. Yeah, they're always a good.
I think Norwich will go
good value. You should have the score on the screen, mate. You're lucky we're on the screen.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Should I just hold up like that? Oh no.
Yeah, I hold up the 1 like that, and you do the 0.
There you go. We'll do that all game.
That's how technologically advanced we are.
Yeah. 3D.
Yeah, it even comes in 3D. It's coming at you.
Bloody hell, man!
That was close, wasn't it?
We're just falling over ourselves. It's so they just make it look so easy, don't they, Man City?
Tattoo the score on your foreheads.
That could be your forfeit.
To be fair, mate, if we put our foreheads together, we'd be a big billboard. Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the fuck was that?
Change the formation. Go 3 up top and get him off. He is fucking useless, Masuaku. He's having an awful game. Do you know what? I want to see him play further forward. But then I want to see Anderson. I don't know what I want to see. I want to see something.
Although the thing is, Anderson does drop back and sometimes play like a left back. He probably plays a wing back, Anderson, actually. So if you want to keep that,
I think he's played wing back for Lazio. I bet he's fucking ruined the day he left Lazio. They're second in the league. They've got a chance of winning the title. The first time in God knows how many years.
Now he looks like he could get relegated with us. I mean, that was absolutely shocking for Masuaku as a pass. What?
But that's the thing, Dan. This is one of the reasons why we're down. It's one of the reasons why we're down there. We just don't make the most of what we've got. That, to be honest with you, that's a simple pass. That's a simple pass. Oh, do you know what? I've just seen a comment here. Bum fights. I remember watching this film called Bum Fights once, man. That was crazy.
There's a documentary, wasn't it? And
it wasn't a documentary. This was a crazy video.
They got them to tattoo bum fights on their head.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That guy sued them guys for a lot of money, I think.
Yeah.
He got himself clean.
It was like that early internet thing, like when the internet was its early phases, and they're making these on.
Cockney Alcoholic 24 says, I disagree. Masuaku has been excellent. 7 out of 10. Well, that's why you're an alcoholic, mate. Because it's been fucking shocking, to be quite honest with you.
Defensively, he's been. Oh, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah. Oh, he looks fucked. Fredericks is down. He looks like he's done his shoulder.
His injury record has been atrocious.
He looks like he's done his shoulder.
What's happening there? It never looks as bad in slow motion.
That's right. Yeah. And they kick the ball at him.
Yeah, fucking get the ball in his face. Oh, fuck. Zabba time.
Oh, they'd be happy, wouldn't they? City fans.
Yeah. Give him an ovation.
Fredericks is down. He's receiving a bit of treatment at the minute.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, he's coming on, Zabba.
Yeah. And this is the thing, though, with Fredericks' fucking injury record, you know, and it's going to just be a freak injury, but he does get injured quite a bit. Why? That's a position we should have invested in. Oh, maybe they'll go easy on Zabba.
Do you know what? He should have used that situation to change formation.
Yeah. So we're playing Zabba then as a right wing back.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Oh, jeez.
This is going to be a fucking spamming. Emily's spamming. She's actually talking.
What?
Oh, no, she's not. She's
emojiing.
Yeah, she can fuck off. To be honest, yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's dislocated his shoulder, Fredericks.
Fucking hell.
Why do they do that? Why do they cover their mouths?
Yeah, I know that is quite
like that all the time.
They do that. Yeah, they don't want the camera.
Maybe they're doing like Darth Vader impression.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Robert, I am your father.
You know what? I can see it. I can see it.
Well, it's the same country.
Yeah. That'll be Fredericks out for the season, all he says.
So either Haller, Antonia, Bowen, or Anderson won't be coming on this game.
Oh, he's easy. Yeah, that's him.
He's fucked.
Season done. We honestly, like the way things are going, we could.
Now we've got to go to Liverpool with Zabaleta right back. I'm just saying.
Which we did last time we had Moyes. Remember we played at Anfield and we had Zabaleta on one side and Evra on the other side, if I remember rightly.
Good reception for Zaba.
We had the oldest back four in the history of the Premier League, I think.
Right, but I'll tell you what, swing this fucking ball into the box and I hope he fucking volleys one top corner. I bet they won't be cheering then.
Yeah.
No, we've wasted that.
Now we have less pace. One of our on the team.
Sucking the pace out of the game. Antonio's just fell over.
I hope he's not appealing for that.
Come on, we need to do something. We can't just keep on letting them come at us like this. This is only going to be one way. As a Man City fan, some of using the comments trying to slate City's money, but we would take the money in a heartbeat. You can offer it.
Yeah, I would.
The money, I'll take it.
Yeah, Scott says bring Ngaki back in for Liverpool. Yeah, I'd have him over Zaba for Liverpool. Will he do it? That's the question, though, mate.
To be fair, I thought he was brilliant in the Liverpool game when Ngaki played. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to say I think he might be better than Fredericks, to be quite honest with you, let alone Zabaleta.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, after the Liverpool game, why did we drop him out of the side? He weren't even on the bench, I don't think. It's that inconsistency.
Simon says you got nice curtains.
Cheers, mate.
I fucking hate your curtains, to be honest with you.
Really?
I wish you'd change them curtains.
Get some West Ham curtains.
Yeah.
That sound like a butterfly.
O&M says, I think West Ham will need a miracle here.
Do you know what? It sounds like a really shit mentality. But if we finish this game 1-0, I wouldn't be too sad. Because, like I said, goal difference is going to be big this season.
Look, the thing is, Dan, I don't mind finishing it 1-0, but we've got to get some players forward that can have at least test the goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Have a go. Yeah, if we're not even having touches in their box, we're not even having shots.
Someone just said it's 2.
See, this is your fault, Nicky. We're playing on a delay.
Yeah,
that's the big. It's the only thing about doing watch-alongs.
It's 2.
Yeah,
De Bruyne just absolutely fucking tore us to pieces.
And that's game over for sure now. They weren't game over before. The game's well and truly. Right, what's happening here? Let's try and make sense of this. Their players are just so intelligent.
All the space in the box. Yeah. No one following him. Fucking disgraceful. Noble's got to be following him there. Look, watch Noble.
Oh, yeah.
He's just watching him. Look, he's nowhere near him. He's run right past him.
Fucking hell, man.
God, you've gone off, Dan. You've gone all dark.
Mine's gone well dark. What's going on there?
Dan!
What's going on? The fuck? That's weird.
No, but been our worst player tonight, says Scott. Yeah, I agree, mate.
He has had a mare. Why has that gone so dark? That's fucking weird. It was fine. Oh, I see what's happened. Okay.
Lewis says this is what happens when you play slow and defensive lineup against City. They are not unbeatable, but Moyes didn't give us a chance. Yeah, absolutely, mate. The lineup set up for defeat, to be honest.
But the thing is, I'm not having that it's, it's Man City because, yeah, of course, we may lose, but like you said, we We ain't even tested their keeper. We ain't offered nothing. You know, Norwich have given them a better game than this. You know,
well, that's a nasty challenge, that.
We're supposed to be a team that are fighting for our survival. We haven't looked like that at all.
No, Sub. Look, we've got half an hour left. Oh, that's an accidental clash.
I think like Moyes is probably looking at the Man City and Liverpool games and he's just written them off in his head.
Hayes, I'm going to give you one chance, mate. Please stop spamming the chat. It makes it hard to see everybody else's comments. I could see you saying Millwall. Yeah. Laporte comes off. That's how confident they are. Laporte's coming off.
I think if I'm right, if we would have played the first time around, he wouldn't have been available.
Guys, if we go down, are you worried about if the views go down in the Championship? No, not really.
No.
Not at all, really. I thought only my mum and my brother would be watching it when we first started it, so anything over that's a bonus.
I see Anderson and Lanzini lining up. I forgot that Lanzini. Lining up, warming up, sorry. Lanzini. It's funny, isn't it? Like, Lanzini, he's been quite out of form, but it seems like Moyes has just had a fucking hard-on for Lanzini and just really don't fancy anyone else. Jeez, it's just calamitous, isn't it?
Coming forward again.
Nice.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
It's painful viewing. There's just nothing to get you going. It's to get like, oh, come on, like
it's just terrible. Yeah. Unfortunately, these two live streams are going to be when we're losing games.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to see any.
We'll see any sort of jubilation or anything.
Could you imagine if we're the first team to beat Liverpool and we do it on this live stream?
Guys, I know there's 575 people watching at the moment. If you would like to be part of a live stream at the end of this show, we'll start again to do the sort of post-match reaction. I think Ryan's going to join us, and we can invite people into the stream. If you'd like to be part of the stream at the end of the show, have your say, see what's gone wrong, see what's gone right. Just talk to us about anything you want, really. We'll be doing that at the end of the show. Just let me know if you give us a DM on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, just let us know you'd like to be part of it. We'll send you the link and we can get you in.
That'll be interesting because I've seen Mark Goldbridge have some very interesting results with that.
Yeah, well, you know, we're going to have to, you know, trust you guys. If you start fucking pissballing about, we won't ever do it again. So, yeah, but if you want to be part of it, DM us on Twitter. We'll have a look at our Twitter feed. And, yeah.
Okay, nice.
The thing is, this is just so negative.
Second half goals conceded, 28 with goals we've conceded. Only behind
Villa and Southampton have conceded more. And don't forget, Southampton got beaten 9-0 once. And I think about 6 of them come in the second half.
Yeah.
Aguero.
We really just need to really rely on other teams being worse.
Emma Beckwith says, "Love these watch-along formats. Should do more of these even when you're at the games. I'd listen to you. I can't do this while I'm at the game. You're having a laugh,
can you imagine? It's hard enough just getting a decent signal.
I can't even read the text at the London Stadium. City defence ain't that great, but we don't want to have a go. Sad," says West Ham Pinks. A rebel for. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I've always kind of liked West Ham, and they have been poor. Absolutely, mate. How is a coconut fruit when it's half chocolate, half nut?
Interesting.
What is it?
Half chocolate.
The coconut nut is a nut. My son used to sing me that all the time. It's not really a nut. We look like a side knowing that we're down. Yeah, it's the thing is, look, I don't think it's a side that know they're down. It's a side that know they're beat here. To be fair, the managers give them no chance. He's set up completely the wrong way. Got no Silver's just skipped past Master like weren't they? He's still got it.
Do you know what? It's almost like it's like Masuaku's playing on a lag or something, you know. Okay.
This is bad.
It's just
to have a go. We've got 20 minutes left. We're 2-0 down. What are you expecting, David Moyes? Come on.
I really feel sorry for the lads that are there.
Even the City fans are leaving early. They didn't turn up, did they?
Yeah, they didn't bother. I mean, it was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. That's a good band name, that, Dan.
It is, isn't it? And it must be a band. There was a band called Fort, was it?
Yeah, it's David Brent's band.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Life on the road, yeah.
Oh, well done, Zabba. I'm sure Moyes, 100% Amma says, I'm sure Moyes wanted to play Balbuena at 6 at the back.
I wouldn't put it past him. Fucking hell, look, it's like...
If any of you want to join us. No one's messaged yet. Guys, as I said, within another show at the end of this one, we'll be starting a stream again. Anyone that wants to join in the stream, come on screen and have a chat to us and ask us a question or you know, bring anything to the table about today's game or anything. Just let us know and we'll send you a link to the stream so you can jump in. Owen M fancy signing Salah. I fancy a chicken tikka masala at the minute.
Yeah, you know what? If we're offering, maybe Owen's like secretly, you know, on the board at Liverpool, and he's actually, you know, offering it. Fucking
Lawless, who chose your curtains?
Do you know what? I came home one day and these were up, so not me.
Ryan, let me put this up on Twitter. Hold on a minute. Let me get it up on the screen. I can get it up. You want to tweet us anything, guys? It's at West Ham Fan TV. If you ever want to join our Twitter at West Ham Fan TV. If you want to buy any of our t-shirts, we've got t-shirts in the store. The link is in the description down below. We've got some lovely t-shirts, mate. Honestly,
I just opened my curtain to show. I thought, oh right, maybe if I open my curtain, it won't look as bad. And look, I've got my floral net. Net curtain.
Brian said at half time, when I can get this up, he could join the live stream, couldn't he?
He said what?
No, he didn't say anything. Hold on.
Oh. Ryan will have that come on. See, the thing is, Zabba ain't even necessarily been bad this season. It's just his lack of pace. He's actually looked good at times, you know. And
so Ryan said at half time, Masuaku and Snodgrass and Haller and Bowen on. Go 4 at the back. Play Haller up top with Antonio and Bowen either side. See how we get on for 15, 20 minutes. If he's still 1-0, put Anderson on. And then he just said, he hit his own tweet and he just said, or just say the same.
Yeah. 6 shots on target, West Ham none. I don't know if we've had a shot.
No, I don't think we have.
This how you see us now, right? In this position now, anticipating them.
18 minutes left, and he still hasn't made a substitution, apart from the forced one. What's he doing? Saving them for Liverpool?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's thinking, do you know what? No point bringing these on in case they get injured. Because our Noble and Snodgrass have played a full 90 in this game, or Masuaku.
Oh, okay. We've got a couple of people want to go on the live chat. Joe, 899500503. Make sure you've got a decent microphone. Ryan Mole would like to go on it. Please, I'll send you the link at the end of this, and we'll get you on the air. O&M says, confident for the Liverpool game, lads. Not really, no.
Jeez, if honestly,
not confident for any game. Right, here we go. Got a bit of space. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Commit him. Commit him. There's our Antonio special. Rosed.
Got to have one at least every game. It's an obligation. Every time he plays, we got to have one of those. Oh, dear.
Pete Ross says, as a neutral fan, you are by far the worst team in the league. I've said that, mate. I've said that so many times.
We are.
In this live stream, even.
This game is an example of that. Because like I said, like we're probably giving them the easiest game of the season.
Logan says he might be available for the talk. We'll try and get you on first, Logan, if we can. I know it's Man City, but Man City, but show the fans that you care about staying up. 15 left. Our £25 million January signing still sitting on the bench, probably still staring into space, thinking, "What the fuck have I done?" No pressure on the ball. Absolutely no fight whatsoever. No plan. No.
We're all over the place. Our form, our shape, everything. We're just a mess.
Joe Wolf makes a good point. He says, where would this team finish in a championship?
That's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Because, I think we'd finish up there. I know obviously we're looking terrible now, but if you take these players in the championship, I think it's a different ball game. Snodgrass is would be one of the best players in the championship, if not the best. I mean, he was amazing at Villa and Antonio. So I think if we was to keep our whole team, we'd probably go up again, but we're not going to do that. We're going to have a massive exodus if we go down of players.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll keep Noble, Snodgrass.
I'll be honest with you, I feel sorry for some of the players out there because we're just not set up to win. They're playing 4-3-3. We've set up a way that we're just inviting on pressure, and you can't do that against the team against Manchester City. You've got to give them something to defend.
Yeah.
Look how deep we are. You've got to give them something to think about. Look, that's John Stones, 2/3 of the way in our half, passing to his midfielder.
The problem is, it's like we're sitting so far back, hoping that they make a misplaced pass so we can intercept something, but they're so good.
Oh, he's got to be onside. Good save, Fabianski.
He's really just not taking chances. Come on. Someone get up there with him.
Go on, Antonio.
Just look at him. Look
on.
But this is what I mean.
No one there. Fuck off, Snodgrass. You're talking about like you're fucking like clear. You was behind two players. How the fuck can he see you?
This is the thing. If you have an Anderson, he's got the pace to burst up there and get up there with him. Do you know what I mean? And give him an outlet. But is he going to make a substitution?
Travelled. Go on.
So
come on, you've got a bit of time now. What are you going to do? Look, no one. What's going on? What is going on?
He's not. It's like Scott's right. He should be getting on the shoulder of the last man, and then they can make the crosses in. He can run onto it, but he keeps dropping back. I don't understand. Come on. Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
No clue. No idea.
Look at this.
Look the way they burst forward, and we're just.
It's not even easy. Look, there's 2 against 1 at the back there. It's one pass and it undoes us. It undoes everything.
Yeah.
Look, no one knows where to go. No one knows where to pass. Everyone's walking around. Nobody's fucking breaking in it to get forward. We're 2-0 down. This is why we're losing fucking football games. And not just to Man City, but in general. Look, there's 3 players ahead of him.
There's no chance we're getting a goal in this game.
Pacer NR says this is like watching a poor testimonial game.
I want my money back. So.
Jesus.
Oh.
On a positive note, Jesus has had a fucking game.
What's happened? It's my camera. Oh, I've got to change my batteries and my camera.
He's finally made a sub. I think Bowen's come on.
Is he? Coming on the 79th minute.
I love Snodgrass, but he's ineffective in these games because you've got to have a little bit of pace, and he just hasn't got pace. Well done for them. Look at them boys up there. They do us proud, though, travelling West Ham fans, honestly.
Absolutely. It's stuck on the thing's froze.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Dan, put yourself in French. I want to hear you sort of speak French.
Oh, parlez-vous français?
Hello?
Yeah, you can.
I can hear you, but we could just see in a menu.
Yeah, but on my camera, it don't look like that.
But that's what we can see.
Let me go to my setting.
I'm moving from the stream for a minute. Can't wait for Moyes. The boys done really well and more unlucky. Bollocks, he has to take the slack for this. Yeah. He does have to take the slack for it. He's set up to get beat, in my opinion. Happy we'll be getting Souček back. What's the point in planning when Moyes has no frigging idea what he's doing? T King says, is it that bad that West Ham have possibly killed football for me? Let's add Dan back to the stream. Dan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can't see you.
I know. I'm just sorting out my camera.
Let's have a look.
I might have to leave and come back in.
Oh, okay, you leave.
I'll leave and come back in because everything's all right on my end. It's just the stream. All right, I'll leave and come back in.
Okay. Jack Molloy says, what's the score? It's 2-0, Jack. Not the only London team that's lost 2-0 to a Manchester team this week. Eyes 03 says, Bobby Moore will be disgusted with West Ham. He would, mate. Yeah, I'm sure. Here he is. He's back. Right,
so,
we got you.
Yeah, I think it must have just froze on my studio on the fucking StreamYard. Right, so I was pissing about with that. Have we seen Joe?
Scott Ward says you don't get this on Match of the Day, Dan. You also get people paying for their equipment.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the beauty of it, you know, because anything can happen. It's too polished on Match of the Day. You don't want that.
Lee Phillips 145 says, Nicky, can you see us? Oh, he's for again. Gundogan. Oh, offside. Lee Phillips, Nicky, can you see us getting out of this? No.
Minus 16 goal difference. That's what I can see us getting out of this.
2 would be a good score, lads. At the minute.
The thing is, it's the performance. That's the thing. It's the performance that's the disappointing thing rather than the result. I think that the performance has been atrocious. And then look, Liverpool, fucking hell, that Liverpool game's going to be comical.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. If we are the first team to beat them this season, I don't know what I'll do, mate. I don't know what I can't.
I'll be honest, mate. They're going the whole season unbeaten. We're not beating them. We've beaten once in about 60 years.
Anfield, yeah. Bloody hell. Is Ben Johnson not back from injury yet?
I don't know, to be honest. Good cross. Oh,
come on,
Mr. You've been awful.
Yeah, I need to pay special attention to Bowen.
Oh, well done. He's blasted it over the bar from about 45 yards.
Fuck it now. Just trying to be an hero there. I'm just waiting for that final whistle to come and put us out of our misery.
Oh, this is poor. Don't forget, we'll be going live again after this one, guys. We'll be ending this stream and going live again with with a little post-match chat. I think Ryan will be joining us. I'm going to make sure that now.
Phil Foden coming on. What has this game been like for neutrals, by the way? I mean, it's been absolutely torturous for us, but if you're a neutral, how has this game been for you? Because, I mean, I found it completely so boring.
Yeah, and if you want to be part of that live stream to ask us anything about the current going-ons at West Ham and the game tonight especially, please get on there. But please, if you're going to come on, don't say stupid things, otherwise we won't be able to do it again, and I will be fucking mental. I'll go fucking crazy. I'll find you.
He's coming off. Silver for Foden. Dad, just give the youngster a run around.
Oh, I'd love to have got him on loan.
Yeah. But then at the same time, it would be good. But then you think, like, we're developing another team's youngster, you know.
Yeah, I know. But
to develop.
We've got a load of crap.
You think that could be a Cullen? And
Scott's available to come on as well. He can come on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Get him on, do the starting lineup. And
he don't want to do the 2-hour stretch, mate. He's not going to fucking just come in at the end like a little hero. Scott, we'll get you in.
Yeah, get him on, do the starting lineup and kick him out. Yeah, so a lot of the neutrals are saying
boring. You look shot to bits, to be fair. Tom G says, Nicky, would you take Fat Sam back? I said that at the beginning of the stream, mate. Yes, I would. I definitely would take him back.
20 shots to our 3, 7 on target to our 0, 46 touches in our box to 6 in his, 21% possession for us.
Joe Masters says, a neutral, quite embarrassing. You've only had a couple of shots on goal. Manchester are a great team, but not unbeatable. Well,
we've had no shots on target, but yeah, we've only had a few shots at the goal. That was completely pointless. What was he trying to head that onto someone who he thought was there that wasn't there?
Fuck knows. Yeah. Who's going down? Says a big fat brown pig. I think Norwich,
West Ham, and Villa, maybe. I think Watford are on. No, Pearson's got enough.
I think Watford might go down as well.
The thing is, I would have actually, looking at it, I think we would have been better off getting Pearson if we could have. Obviously, we'd have had to sack what's-his-face of Pellegrini earlier, but I think he's done a decent job there, you know. He's actually done what we would hope Moyes do and start to turn things around.
Says, I'm done with West Ham. Thank you for the live stream. Don't give up hope, mate. We're all in the same boat.
It's sucked the hope out of us. I've been so busy with this, paying more attention to the live stream because I'm so boring. I ain't seen anything from Bowen, and he's got a good jog on him. Points quite well, but yeah, that's all I've seen.
Do a lot of points. Got a good finger.
Good stats. 103 shots in the championship. First, he's top for a lot of stats,
and he's been given the last 10 minutes.
So is that we're just making 2 subs in this whole game?
Looks like it.
Yeah. You know, why change the winning formula, right?
Oh.
Do you remember when he said, like, winning, that's what I do. I win. I'm a winner.
What do you think he's won?
£10 on the scratch card.
Honestly, what do you think he's won?
What, with us or in general?
General.
Well, he ain't won any trophies, has he?
Winning is what I do. He took Sunderland down,
yeah,
and got sacked because he was having an atrocious start to the championship. He went to Sociedad and fucking fucked that up. He didn't do a great job with us, to be fair. He done a good job with Everton over a long period of time, 10, 15 years ago when he joined them.
But it's funny, though, because I do wonder, like, then you looking at it, do you think maybe another manager could have got more out of Everton, could have got them Champions League football, and maybe, you know, with you do start to look at things.
I do think he overachieved with the Everton side that he had. He did have a decent Everton side, but
that's some good players.
They did have a decent Everton side, but you know, he didn't do fantastically well with them. He got Champions League once, and you know, he made them a good steady club, but he wasn't going anywhere. I was absolutely astounded when he got the Manchester United job.
Yeah, but then everyone was thinking, oh, if he gets money, imagine what he can do if he gets money. He'll be amazing. And it didn't happen.
Werner scored a penalty against Spurs 1-0.
Oh, well, that's...
We're in the last minute of this game now, lads. I've given up hope that we're going to win.
Imagine if Man City actually tried in this game. Imagine what the score would be then. They got out of second gear.
Of course, more plastic on show in Man City than Chelsea.
Look at this, the empty seats. So it's just mad. I mean, if you're a Man City fan, I'd love to know what you think about these empty seats, because that is quite bad, especially when you're winning.
Right, guys, we're coming up to the last part of this show now. Obviously, when the full-time whistle goes, we'll give a little final thought.
Someone said Sanchez is a good player. I hope he don't mean Carlos.
Yeah, I think he does. Give it another 5 minutes, and we'll be straight back onto the stream with the post-match reaction show. And as I said before, if you want to be on the post-match reaction show, I think Scott O'Ryan's going to be joining us. Just give me a DM in our Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, and we'll send you the link. Poor showing, really, Dan, this one.
Yeah, I mean, this has been abysmal, because it's like Man City just haven't had to break a sweat. We ain't made him work for it at all. And this is the worrying thing, is I look at teams like Villa and the way they played against Tottenham, they ultimately lost and things like that. And I say the teams around us, that they have that fight that I can't see at West Ham. Where's our fight? This is why I think we're going down. I think if you put Villa against Man City, they would have lost, but they would have given it a lot more of a go than we have today. You know, look at it. Fuck it now. De Bruyne is man of the match. It's got to be the easiest man of the match he's ever got in his career. Masuaku, he's picking up a little bit defensively. Masuaku in this game later on. Yeah, I mean,
he's been brilliant in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, he has slightly improved in the second half.
Show us something, son.
Right, where is Bowen? So it looks like so we're playing Bowen up front, are we?
Yeah, he's gone up front. Yeah,
he can play there, can't he? So I suppose that's why I ain't seen him do much, because we're relying on people to actually get the ball to him.
He ain't settled in at West Ham yet because he's actually moving.
Is he? Oh, right. I took that at face value.
Yeah, that one's gone right over your head.
Yeah, it has. I'm sorry. Joke, mate. Get the name, Is he?
What do you make of Souček tonight?
To be fair, look, I saw him in the last game and he looked really good, but I ain't seen him having any effect on this game at all. I can't pick out one thing that stood out to me and went, oh yeah, that was a good tackle he put in, or that was a great ball.
Oh,
but
I'm trying something saucy there.
Yeah, well, I know, that's when you know, innit? You know when you're playing FIFA and you know there's no chance you can lose, and you start pulling out all the fucking fancy tricks and you just piss about. Bring your keeper out. They're going to bring their keeper out next.
Joey 141121 says, "Thanks for the live stream. This is sad to watch."
The live stream or the game? Both.
Both. It is like a testimonial.
Yes,
this is silly.
This might be, and I might just be saying this because it's recent in memory but fresh in my mind, but this might be the worst performance I've seen all season from West Ham. There's been some bad ones. I know there's games where we've been battered, but it's just like I said, it's an awful watch.
before we go, Dan, can you pick out any players who are actually doing well, or is it a team problem? So I think it's a selection, mate. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they've done very well at all. I think Rice has done what he can. Antonio's just got a fruitless task. I think Masuaku's been really poor. I think defensively, apart from the first goal, I think we've been quite decent. I think Ogbonna's played quite well. That's it. All finished.
Yes.
I think Ogbonna's played quite well, and I think it's difficult. It's a difficult one. I thought Noble was awful, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. Join us again in about 5-10 minutes' time, where we'll be joined by another one of our guys, one of our crew, for a little post-match reaction. And as I said, if you want to be part of the next live stream, please let us know. I'm going to try and get people from the game there and all of that sort of stuff. Please let us know. Give us a little DM on Twitter, and we'll send you the link, and you can come in and ask us whatever, say about the game, talk about the game, talk about anything that's gone on this week at West Ham. We'll be there to answer. Thank you so much for watching us on this live stream. I'm sorry it couldn't be more entertaining, and we haven't got anything to cheer about. But as always, you guys make it all worthwhile. We'll see you in about 5-10, guys. Don't go away.
Thanks for watching.